Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here, and welcome back to Civ 3 World War II. Alright, I've got more 88s. I'm gonna start funneling them... Okay, we're gonna put more over here for now. Just because I don't... Well, actually, okay, this is in Smolensk. Now they're already there. Okay, they're gonna be... We're probably gonna need a couple different groups of planes down here in Africa, specifically in Algeria, and I'm thinking about it, the easiest way to work with that is probably to just put them all into Insala right now. That way I don't have to keep track of a different fleet within, up here, Agadir? Is that called Agadir? It is. I just figure it'll be more convenient this way, and then we can split them later if we need to. Which we probably will. Okay, these guys are going to go there. And we're going to try to take Timbuktu. That's a recognizable name. This is not going well so far. But I've got quite a few over here. Yeah, and they don't have that many defenders. I don't know if they have garrisons in all of these cities, but they do seem to have infantry, 2 at least, in all of them. Yep, they got garrisons. Oh, right, this guy's down to 2 hit points, isn't he? That's right. Okay, it looks like it's just those 3. We might be able to take it anyway. Might as well get this one worn down now. Make it easier on our bombers in the future. Oh. If that's a garrison, he's seen some action. I have no idea if we've actually managed to fully injure that garrison or not. I should have waited on that Dornier, sent it down to Bardai. Oh well. Come on. Okay, so near as I can tell, we're looking at 1 infantry, 2 garrisons in here. Okay. No targets up there that we need to hit. I should probably start targeting... Yeah, we're going to hit these Belgians. The French guy, I think I'm going to let him get a little closer. Same with them. Close to something that can kill them. These guys, though, if we can take Mongalla this turn, I don't know if we can or not, but if we manage to, then we'll fly in our 87Bs, and these guys will all die anyway. We really need to get that city. Apparently this is a good choke point, like, for them, because they're flooding it with infantry in the surrounding areas. Okay, well, unfortunately we can't hit that, so we're going to target this. Is that neutral space? This is neutral space. Okay. Probably should have waited on that one too. That doesn't matter. This is not going well. We need these bombing runs. Like, we need to actually hit these dudes, because they have solid defenses. There are so many of them. Right, and then there's militia divisions. Looks like it's just one militia division. Unless I've injured one last turn all the way down to 1 hit point. And he's also at 3. Nope. Okay, well, that's not ideal. Okay, I still have guys over here. Let's just bring the rest of them down all the way. Converge everything we got. Come on. Is that guy an elite? No? He's the veteran. Okay. Let's use these on the rest of them. Okay, these guys are going to stay here. Yeah, there's nothing in range we can hit, unfortunately. Okay, so now we need to select our target. I think this is the best option. So, I only have 2 88s here. Ah, the others haven't moved yet. Okay, we're not even going to start bombing runs then. I should have quite a few 87Bs here, right? Yeah, should be enough. Dang, Matildas. Okay, never mind. That's what we're going for first, is Lahore. Okay, the rest of them are useless. Only because it's connected, really. Okay, let's get these guys in a Kandahar. Let's get them in a Kandahar, too. Make them use something more important than a British militia to cover that. Okay, yeah, there's nothing else they can hit. Wow. They're really not doing that good. And those guys are not hard to hit. Looks like the Brits have been getting work done as far as roads go. There's a lot of stuff put in that was not there before. I'm assuming that guy is one of like 3 new ones. Do we have 109Es here? No. Okay, I'm gonna wait on them. And them. There we go. Cool. Okay, let's just get this over with right now. Oh, right, they're all elites. Hit him with this guy. And with this guy. There we go. We got something on the other side of the mountains. Get the others inside. Grab all the Messerschmitts. We'll get them inside, as well as the Junker 87s. Got a couple fighters here to continue to act as a shield. Want to make sure they don't get any lofty ideas. Wow. That's nuts. We did so bad there. Okay. Now, everything on Semipalatinsk. I forgot all about this city up here until just this moment. But I have a ton of 88s that can just hit it with everything they've got. Yeah, destroy the Yak. I think they have 1 or 2 of the I-16s. Maybe it's the RU-15s or something like that. Yeah, they didn't need that barracks. Cool, well done. They might have one more of those, I think. Yep. Okay, now we can target their defenders. They only have one KV-1, and then like a bunch of wounded infantry. If I remember right, we have to win every encounter pretty phenomenally. But fortunately, most of their infantry are already reduced to 1 hit point. This is like the one healthy dude in the whole place, I think. And then they have a somewhat healthy artillery. No, they got multiple. I thought they had like one. Okay, they got 3. Fighting with that KV-1 is probably what's going to make or break this. If we get a tank knocked all the way down to 1 hit point or something, bringing it down, or if it destroys whatever we attack with, I don't think we can take the city this turn. And then they will be able to properly reinforce it with the guys from below. If these tanks choose to attack, like, it could get very messy. I need that attack to go well. Just out of range. Okay, and I know he has a cavalry with 2 hit points in here too. And even though a cavalry only has 2 defense, I don't want to take any chances. We're gonna bomb in to 1 hit point as well. Okay, so there's only like, yeah, there's 3 of them there. These 87Bs might be moving, the ones in Omsk. Although I might leave a couple of them there just in case. Okay, let's get that last one. I know there's another guy in there. There he is. Okay. Now we've got them. So I want to injure all of the tanks surrounding them. Just a couple hit points each. At least. The Type E's I can fly in there for defense. The main reason I'm hitting these guys now is so I can keep our stack here safe, because I don't know what it's going to look like once we start attacking. But they'll be bold enough to hit with their tanks if we're injured. Well, actually, let's start attacking now. Okay, that's fantastic. We didn't even get hurt taking that one out. And that was the one I was most worried about. Now we're going to have to hit them with everything. That gives us a full health guy on top of the stack, though, so I don't think I have to worry about them hitting anyone wounded. There he is. Wow, yeah, we needed all of them. Even our injured guy. There we go. Okay, we're going to have to absolutely crunch the ones that are around the city right now. Because if we don't, they are going to counterattack him because he's injured. Okay, 88s. Okay, one. All the type E's will pull inside. Here, I want to get one more 87B. You stay here, all the others get inside. Okay, the first one did cancel. I couldn't tell if it actually did or didn't. Okay, I don't think there's anywhere these two stacks can get to safety this turn. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, he can. If he goes here, he's safe, but that he'd have to go there or here. If he moves onto that space, basically, or this one, he's not. But I don't really see him doing that. Get them all the way down to 1. Okay, now just to be sure, I'm going to wound them. A whole bunch of KV-1s in this stack, right? I'm pretty sure this is the majority. Well, it's just 4 of them, but I think they only have 7 KV-1s total. So, this is probably the majority. I got those tanks each injured once. I'll probably just leave them like that so they hold position. And I can send some panzers out to kill them if I want to. Well, that didn't go over so well. Do we have a... Yeah, we got a Dornier up there. I'm going to pull this one out, put it here. I'll put them up there too. Okay. And these 88s... They don't really need to be up here, so I'm going to bring them down here. That works. These ones do need to be here. Now, once we take this city, I think we deny the Russians the Atlantic completely. Because there's this big wall of ice that keeps them from going anywhere. Novi Port is their final city that can even reach it. Not like it matters. They have no resources that reach this place. If they did, they could build ships here. That's really one of the Soviets' biggest drawbacks, is they have no navy power to speak of. Like, their fleets aren't tiny, but they're also not huge, and they're also all trapped, except for the one at Vladivostok, which is pretty small in comparison to the others. Like, they got one in Leningrad, which can't get out because of the mines of Finland, and they have one at Sevastopol, which can't get out because of Istanbul. And even if you take Istanbul, then you're still stuck in because of Suez and Gibraltar. So, like, the Russian sea power, and they get, like, no special ships. Their best battleships are just a Battleship C2, because they never did much with ships in reality. So they got nothing on that front. Like, they don't have much going for them on the sea front. And then all of that combined with the fact that they have no good port cities. Like, all their ports are in Siberia, pretty much. Far beyond the range of anything useful. Here we go. I don't need this guy in here. I don't need him here either. They're all out in the middle of the frozen nowhere. It's rough. They're in a very rough spot. Now, frankly, I say those things like they all go together kind of separately. It's a weird way to put it. But, like, the reason they have no real naval power, and never did, is mostly because of their bad port situation. Like, they had nothing to do with the ships that they actually wanted to use. Even if they did actually get them. I think I can reach Srinagar from there, can't I? Okay, we use our Dorniers first, just to double check and make sure we're all good. Because I have no clue most of the time now. And they're out of range. Okay, well, let's see what we can do here. Okay, how many more do they have, is the question. Oh, that's a South Africa. He doesn't have as good a defensive value as the other. We're going to hit him. Special Fortress. Nope, we're still going to hit him with the 7 hit pointer, because it's got 7 hit points. Okay, we're going for it. We did it. Mongalla's ours. Whoa! Look at those roads. Are they putting one through the Congo? They already have a road there. Holy smokes, they're actually digging to Kano. That's cool. I'm tempted to leave them be. But I'm not going to. Okay, you hold position here. Yeah, they can't get away, can they? These guys... Oh, that's a bunch of militia? How useless. I can't predict what the rest of them are going to do. They could all attack. So I'm just going to have to flood it with tanks. Ah, right. I forgot they had artillery here. Okay. And I don't know exactly what's here, but we might be able to take it next turn. Okay, I've got 3 workers down here. Fine, this one goes here too. These guys are going to go down this way. Yeah, we're bringing them all in. These guys are staying here. Okay, let's make sure... Yep, we've got it secured. I see an opportunity to level him up. Okay, that should demotivate them. Oh wait, I might as well just have the transport send the worker across, right? Because it's not going to matter. Oh. Dang it. Okay, no, this is... right. He already cleaned up the pollution, so it doesn't matter. I'm sending them. He's going to stay at Omsk for now. I mean, that's enough tanks, right? Yeah, I don't think I need the others. This stack will just keep moving. Yeah, no, that's enough. That's a full stack right there, so these guys can go do something else. We've already got those roads established. We've got others setting them up. Okay, so these guys should head down here to Omsk at least. As should they. Oh no, these guys are putting a road through. Right, the unconventional road. Okay, these are all 2 movement people. That works. Why are these... oh, right, he's out here to cover someone. Someone that was injured. It's going to take a while to tunnel through the mountains, but I think it'll be worth it. Okay. How many is this? Oh yeah, that's plenty. They'll get that road set up. I don't think anyone's going to reach them without getting killed. This guy's going to go back down to here and wait. And then these workers... yeah, just go down there for now. I probably should have just kept them together, actually. They would have been a stack of 5. These guys, come down and join. There we go. Okay, more security divisions. These guys, yeah, keep coming out here. Is that a regular security division? That must be an original one that's been there for the whole game. Or that I've had for the whole game. Okay, let's let the full healther deal with the infantry. Come on, don't get kicked around. Now we're going to take the chance. We're going to let our 2 healther try. Excellent. Hey, and we got a few workers out of it. Oh, interesting. They have a road running south. That might have connected up with some others, too. You know, this game has been unconventional as far as how the computer has played. Like, Italy's held on to Africa. I've never seen that happen. Japan has wiped out China. Finland didn't take anything. They're the only Axis power that's been underperforming. Usually they take a few Russian cities. Like, it's hard to stop them from doing that. This time, Russia held the line. But somehow, Italy struck a major blow by, I'm pretty sure it was them, destroying the import at Insala early on. Just hamstringing all of Italy's attempts at gaining any power. How many are in here now? Okay. Like, that was a major blow to them. And Japan, I don't know what they've, like, how they've been doing this, but they are just curb stomping their enemies. Yeah, I guess these guys can head over here. I don't know who all has what movement left. As long as they have 2, though, they can get out here. And I'm going to be sending more. There we go. Oh yeah, no one's going to want to attack him. Okay, get these guys over there. These ones, we got 4 on each. Because these mountain cutter groups are probably going to be not just making these paths, but they're going to be making them between the mountains and other areas too. Okay, security divisions. I've got one there, one there. That's Croatian. Slovakia's down there. I don't have one down here yet. And I don't have one in Robot. So let's get one there too. Alright. So let's grab these guys from Mashad. Put him here, because that place doesn't have any fighter cover yet. Okay, and yeah, we have this spot secured. Those guys are not going to attack, but even if they did, they would not win. Our 87Vs are in here. Hopefully they can clear out most of these guys. And then we'll know what the Russians are going to do. That thing's probably going to get away from us. I don't foresee it moving there. That seems like it'd be a stupid move. It's probably going to roll out to this spot, and it's going to go there and straight up. So, to sort of cut them off at the pass, we're going to send out our panzers. Like, all of them. Because I have a handful of them out here, right? Please tell me I do. Yes. More than a handful. Okay. So let's wake everyone. Oh my goodness. Okay. Take our motorized infantry. All of them go there. We're just going to clog up the enemy road. Keep them from doing anything. Okay, is that all of them? I do have this guy. We'll put him there. And then I think I'm going to take my infantry, and I'm going to move all of them too. Boom. That's pretty much everything from this city. It's still got a lot of planes, all of which I've already used too. Okay, grab these 3Gs. In a normal Civ game, it probably would have been faster for it to move through here. But that doubling of road movement, it exponentially changes how your more mobile units will get around. Okay, this force of tanks is absolutely going to be enough to do pretty much whatever we need it to out here. I don't know what the motorized rifles are going to do. Yeah, that's a forest. That's too bad. Well, no, that's still... Yeah, even if they move on to this spot, which I'm assuming they probably will, they'll either go there or here. And then we can use that. Like, I'm probably going to just park someone here if they do that, to keep them from getting back into this city next turn. That way we can bomb them, but don't have to worry about them reinforcing our enemies. These guys are probably just going to dart off into the forest and start working their way through. But I'm thinking they shouldn't be able to get there faster than we will. If they do, we'll bomb them down. Okay, I don't expect they're going to counterattack us. Let's see here. Yeah, I've already sent through everyone that I can. We're just waiting on a road. Same thing with these guys. Britain has no idea what's coming from here, but that'd be terrifying if they knew. And we should have Kashgar next turn, which we will then devote pretty much all of our efforts on just getting these roads through so I can establish our tanks, and then we'll come down this way through Srinagar. I could go right through Kabul. That'd probably be the easiest route, but I also have to dig a road down there. So, you know, that's a thing we'd worry about probably for reinforcing. I don't see us attacking them from here using that, though. Now, as far as Lahore goes, yeah, there's no way my fighters can hit anything out there, right? Like, I have some Fs. Do I have some Fs here? Yeah, just a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, we can't even get close enough to hit. So I'm probably going to lose a few 88s, but once we deal with the Spitfires that are here and take them out, I can use this spot. And from here, we won't have to do that again, except for this city, because nothing's that close to it either. And then hopefully we'll be able to actually bomb out and destroy their Spitfires everywhere that we fight. I'm expecting there to be quite a few Matildas at Lahore. This isn't an enormous force, but I think it's enough to get them, no matter what they use. And then I just gotta get this road established, which should be, if I weren't an idiot and didn't bomb it out. Our workers only just arrived, which is deeply frustrating. Once that's done, though, we can start trooping through our infantry. I could do it right now, but I don't want to. Kandahar. Yeah, I probably don't have a reason to keep this one so secured either. We'll just start moving. Now that our troops are the ones on the offensive, I don't see them sending a ton of stuff out here or a need to heavily defend these cities. Alright, so that's them. That's still healing. I got another panzer here. Let's just kill this guy to keep him from going anywhere else. He's the only one, I think, who could have escaped our 87Vs. Which I don't have that many, but I'm pretty sure it's enough to kill all these guys if my 88s can wound them. I don't know where these French units are going to go. I'm thinking it won't matter. These guys are going to surge downward towards that. We just need to remain on the offensive. Just keep moving. I bombed out that road too like a moron. Okay, and both my carriers are healed up now. So I think I'm going to send them over here, and hopefully they can evade any further attacks. This should block off, like, if they were sending this out to destroy these, the transport, this, like, this blockade here should prevent them from trying that again. I don't want them to come out here and destroy a U-boat without me even thinking about it or something either. You know what? Let's just send it. I've got an extra spot on the transport. I might as well. Alright, once all of our Bismarcks are here, then this place is basically going to be indestructible. At least the next time they send out one of those 3 stacks, we can deal with it. I think I have 2 Bismarcks here? Yeah. And then enough firepower to do some serious damage afterwards. Like, if one of their fleets shows up of 3 units, I can immediately knock out 2 King George V's or battleship C2s. And then even though their anti-aircraft is still good, they won't take out 90% of what bombs them, because there will only be 1 defending. Hopefully. Alright, so that's all them. I don't want to move anything out of there yet. Right. This guy... There we go. We're just going to keep him moving. If this dude is going to beeline it for Naviport, we're going to try to cut him off and kill him. Okay, that's all the new spots. I can start now deploying these dudes. Keep our security division there. Excellent. And the workers... I'm not sure what to do with the workers. Here, we're all going to go here. There. And then they'll move as a unit. I have no interest in establishing other roads in this area. They'll probably join up with these crowds, because I can only assume now this road here is finished. This one, I don't know, but given the extensive networks they've been setting up already, it wouldn't surprise me. So if this road all the way down here is finished, I'll just direct these workers over here. I think they've already built a road through these jungles, because I could move through some of them with, like, my tanks and stuff. Let me see again. Yeah, I'm assuming there's a road that leads through here, and that the Brits are probably coming up from the other side, if not the French. Because I don't think... Yeah, it might be the French, actually. The French may have a road that connects these things through the jungle, and the Brits are building off the back of it. If they've been building since the start of the game, they will have already established a road between these 3, and it probably would be cutting across this desert already. So, if they've done all that... I have full movement panzers out here? Where did those come from? Huh. We're going to hold position for now, because I still need to get this whole area set up properly. And then we can launch down here. This is almost... I'm hoping this is almost all of their attacking power. If it is, we kill this army, and then we don't have to worry about much else except for the occasional resistor. I might... If they head north, any of these guys start heading north, I'm probably going to have to peel off a couple infantry just to keep them away. Alright, well, I think that's about everything. You know what? I have the time. We're going to go long this one. Mostly because this is the last one we're going to have for a while. I doubt anyone's going to be too broken up about it, but, oh yeah, now we own that one crucial road, so they can't quickly move across. I intend to record some other videos, kind of like I did before with Raft, where I stopped playing this for a while, did Raft, and then I came back to it afterwards. I'm going to do that with another series. So this is going to be the last episode we have for a while, so I want it to be a good one. Clearly they're trying to move in and reinforce Kashgar, but it's too late. Even if they did, my 87Bs would just kill them. Okay, the French... Well, that dummy's moving out, but the rest, their cavalry, that one there is fortified. Okay, if that British guy was going to attack our transport, he has a new target, probably Italian destroyers. Fascinating. They're not retreating, they're not beelining it for Italy, they're coming for us. Don't know what they're doing, just walking back and forth, probably. That's the computer normally does that. They're not even trying to run. Those ones are. And those KV-1s are what I want to destroy first. Interesting. Some of them are going straight across the desert. Yep. He made the right call. I cannot fault that move. That's the smart move to make. Okay, those guys are just straight up retreating. Yeah, everyone should be happy. That was a big, big deal turn. Like, we took a bunch of cities that were pretty important. Mongalla. Oh, man. Semipalatinsk. There we go. I was right on the tip of my tongue. I could not remember what it was called for the life of me. The French cities weren't a huge deal, but they were, you know, they're cities that we wanted to take, so taking them was important, too. And, of course, we're on the offensive, moving in closer towards our enemies like India. Five turns on an 88. Yeah, apparently people are super hyped. I don't know if I got a new... I might have gotten a new, what do you call it? Luxury in. I think that's probably what happened. There's so many luxuries in this game, I can't keep track, so even if I did, I would have no way of knowing. But I think I did, and that's drastically changed the happiness level of everyone. Either that, or we're just having one of the happy moments, which those do occur occasionally. Something is banging on the ceiling above me. No clue what it is. It's probably nothing to concern myself with, though. Oh, those people are less happy. I'm only at plus 38 per turn, 39 now. That is not ideal. Okay, that one put us up quite a bit. Oh, that was a mistake. I accidentally just told something to build a panzer. Okay, these guys are unhappy. That's only because they don't have any, So it looks like we are still in an unhappy slump, but I think an extra luxury really did make the difference most places. But only if they have a marketplace. Yeah, we need to get Algiers back under control. I don't need them destroying the little bit of infrastructure I do have. There we go. We finally have a barracks over in Alexandria. We quelled another resistor at Liverpool. Okay, we do our normal start. Gotta get rid of the Italians, get rid of the Finns. I'm gonna have to remember to deal with the pollution at the end, because I don't feel like going through and doing it right now. Yeah, I don't really have anyone else I need to target, so we're just gonna start off. Nothing. Oh boy. There's no Spitfires in there. Or if there are, they're not in the area. There aren't. And there's only one Matilda? Awesome. Got a Spitfire there. Man, these things are hard to destroy. Part of it's because of that radar tower. Okay, but they're using British India infantry out here. I'm not going to waste multiple extra bombers. I'm just going to injure him so that when we do have the firepower to take on, like once we're in range of Lahore, which will be the turn after this one, can also kill him and clear that out before we start the real fighting. Okay, well, right now then, can I destroy that Spitfire? I don't want an extra healthy one sitting around. Cool. So they might not be ubiquitous here in India. They may not have that many Spitfires up here. They're all somewhere else. We are failing an obscene number of times. What in the world is going on? If they have Spitfires in here, I want to at least be a problem for them. Kashgar is ours. And I don't think I have many of these left, but we'll move a few in. Not all of them. Well, one can stay here, the rest are going to go down here. How many do they have? Communist China. One more. Alright, that's it for their air power. Yeah, now that they've walked into my territory, none of these guys can escape before I get them. Unless I do just terrible on my bombing runs, that is. Which, if I do, they could technically escape, but I don't see that happening. I only have a couple 87Bs there. Alright, well, we'll get them. I have more here. I don't think any of them are going to escape. In the meantime, These morons have put themselves right out in the open. And they do not have the movement to escape. Alright, here we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... I got 12 of them. There's 4 there. 6 there. Okay, so I can take out both of these stacks, and then a few other guys. Cool, so I gotta make sure this stack is as softened up as is humanly possible. Here, we'll do that, and then the other Messerschmitts will move in. I'm glad they all split up. Like, they used to be massed, but since they've split, it's a whole lot easier to just start picking off targets. I don't imagine they'll be producing a whole lot more KV-1s once we're done with them. Awesome. I wasn't sure if these guys were in range or not. I think it's just the one, but we'll send it down there. They have a road out here. Cool. I love that for me. Russians weren't stupid either. They put a radar tower up there between the two cities, so I can't take it out without bringing down an important road. Oh, yikes. I forgot about that. Yeah, they have fighters over there. That one was just going to happen, and there was nothing I could do about it. Like, there was no way I could soften up a yak from that distance. We're just going to lose a few ADH to those things. Oh yeah, we gotta destroy that. Alright. These guys are going down here. So I'm thinking we're gonna need more firepower in India. I'm not sure exactly what to do with all my spare 87Bs. I don't think they're really necessary out here at the front. I mean, they'd definitely be helpful in a few spots, but that's just sort of more stuff to manage. This is weird. Why are they not all fortified? Oh, those things were hurt. Those were the injured ones. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna pull these guys back to Ponta Delgada. Got that, so we're not taking it this turn. Okay. Well, I'm gonna move this... Yeah, these guys down here. I guess they'll just move out there. Yeah, we'll pull our guys in closer. We're gonna have to deal with all these Brits. I got a bunch of them running around. Before we can move on, we're gonna have to solve the problem. rest of them are going to move into here. Let's clear the road first and foremost. And then we're just going to see how many of these guys we can kill. Alright. I don't see anything else we can hit, so the rest of them are just going to halt their movement. All of that is out of range. Man, they've done a lot of road work. Out of spite. You can see the gray starting to grow across Africa on the map. It was hard to see when it was just Egypt, but now that we're expanding downward, I think we're in Zimbabwe now, technically. And especially now that we've taken a few more of these Algerian cities, you can see it growing. A glorious dull cancer. Oh, they've moved a new yak in. You know, so we can't transfer luxuries and resources without a road. But I find it interesting that your entire country has access to information super fast. Like, depending on how a war goes, or even a war's existence in the first place, right? Your people's happiness and whatnot will change. But I find it interesting that if they're so cut off, they don't have access to anything the rest of the Empire does, how are they receiving news of what's going on out in the rest of the world? Okay, well that guy's out of range, and these things have a more important place to be down here. As does this. We're gonna have so many guys to invade America with. I am starting to worry a little bit, though. Maybe worry's the wrong word, but I don't know. I guess for this whole area, for like Australia, especially once we get down here, my fleet will be here. It'll help take some of these islands, but hopefully by the time it actually gets that... Wow, we're already pretty close. Hopefully by the time it starts getting towards Australia and whatnot, the more dangerous places, we'll own enough of this that they can regularly restock with our armies and whatnot. Plus, we can actually drop panzers down here. They can do more work than our regular infantry. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. These are all 2 movement. Yep. Okay, so this one has no reason to be here. Yeah, we're just going to pull it back here. There we go. Here, I got I got 3 H's. Let's use them. It's our first elite 3H. Cool. I don't see anything attacking that. Let's drop a 3G over here. Let's put another 3G up here. All the rest of them right here. Actually, that was stupid. I probably should have put all the rest of them right here, where they wouldn't be vulnerable to the river. Oh well. I know I have 87Bs to deal with this, but I also have tanks, so I may as well use them. I could have sent him out to kill that thing, too. Probably would have been the better move. We'll get them all in the long run, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay. 1, 2... They should be completely safe. What do we have here? Okay, these guys can keep on leapfrogging roads. That's right. Let's just have them, this group here, start going that way. Wake you up, clear that. Oh yeah. What about this? Can we? No, I couldn't do more with that. I already checked that, that's right. Okay, 2 turns, we'll have that done. Awesome. Okay, we're going to take a turn here to fortify Kashgar. Okay, that's plenty there. We're going to send these ones down. Yeah, down here for now. 2 more of these. Let's just get them down to there first. Oh, well, I guess he probably should have waited. Ah, that works. Now they're on the same movement schedule. Where's that? Yeah, this one. Okay, well I have the 88s down here. Right, because I have plenty around there. Yeah. Okay, these two are going to go out this direction. Give me the other one. I'm just going to make sure, actually, I've got them both going the same way. Here, let's pull everyone inside, and then fortify everyone, for at least a turn, until we can figure all of this out. That infantry might be about the business of killing that French guy, but probably not. Okay, do we have a security division here? I have a Baltic. Yeah, I got a Baltic. Okay, here we go. Getting back to it. That yak is still alive, right? I don't think I killed it. Okay, I know they have some injured guys in here, but if I remember right, I didn't let most of them get away from me. Like, there shouldn't be that many. Just a few T-34s maybe, if even that. And since those motorized infantry that popped out fled, I don't expect we'll see a lot of them either. We have so many panzers over here now, though. Now that all of our forces have sort of coalesced and we're all moving together, it's going to be very difficult for the Russians to mount enough resistance to halt this sort of a force. Like, I'm thinking we'll probably have enough power to take this city and then immediately move north and take the other one in the same turn. Because all we need is either this spot or this spot, and then that's a grassland, we can just move right onto it and keep going. I'm not guaranteeing that's going to happen, but it might. And they're holding themselves up pretty well. We're actually having trouble injuring them much. They have a really high population and a radar tower right there. Good thing we have just this overwhelming number of planes. Really keep Russia from getting any ideas. And even when our bombing runs don't go so good, it means it doesn't matter in the long run. Okay, is this our third Bismarck for down here? Yes. Man, that thing still has not fully healed. I always forget there's a limit to how much recovery any given unit can have in one turn. And so, you'll notice, like, he was at 3 hit points when he came in, I think. He regained 7. I'm pretty sure that's the max number you can regain, or he regained less than that, and it added up to 7, but I don't think that's the case, because I've seen tanks heal more than 3 or 4 in a turn. So I'm pretty sure 7 is probably the max you can heal at any one given time. So it takes a whole extra week just to heal up. Doesn't come into play in normal Civ ever because nothing has that many hit points, but in this mod, where everything does have that many hit points, it's definitely different. Alright, so this is all full. No, it's not. I guess let's send the flak. I don't really need, I'll keep the Messerschmitt here, just in case. Sometimes their carriers reach out pretty far and touch it, but I think we're going to be pretty fine overall. Okay, they should be here any minute now. I don't think there's anything I can do to get Tekro to grow. I don't know how this is growing. This is weird. Does this place have a granary? Growth in 9. How is that possible? It's producing 2. Somehow they're eating 2 a turn, even though there's only 1 person there. Oh, it's because this one's resisting. Okay, that makes more sense. So the moment we break this resistance, which will probably be next turn, then that's no longer a concern. 1 more resistor in Liverpool, and then that will finally be done. Reykjavik. Hey, they got another resistor. Awesome. Let's go through and see. I didn't wake up the pollution people, so I'm going to have to do that now if I have anywhere. I think yep, 1 here. I don't know who was using that spot. And they'll take it when they need it. Ankara is probably going to grab it. I'm going to wake up this guy. Have him go down there. These workers would probably do that next turn anyway, but I want them to focus on this road once they've got it done. Why did I send those guys there? I got 4 more regular Soviets here. And then for some reason, did I just misclick and didn't notice it until now? That's a problem. Okay, well, let's wake up everyone else from here. The Baltic infantry can remain. Motorized infantry, we're going to have them come darting out. Heal up. Oh, okay. Those were motorized as well. I could send one of my panzers out to kill that, but they're not injured, so they'll kill whatever is fine. I thought I captured a worker around here, but I must not have. Once these guys get this road established to Semipalatinsk, I might have some... Well, what they'll really do, they'll focus on getting this road connected. Just in case this is connected to nothing else. We will get those established. And if there's no road... Well, there isn't a road there. We'll put one there. Because this is where we're going to go next in this area. These guys are all going to start moving forward in the next turn or two. Once we clear out the remaining infantry. I'm going to take all my healthy infantry and they're going to go charging out. Okay, only 2 more turns. They'll have that finished. Then we just need 1 more road, and we'll be solid on that. It's going to be a little while before we get Kabul connected up. These guys are also 2 turns away, though, and we might have Lahore next turn. That'd be pretty awesome. That's healed up. I'm going to wait for that security division to actually get there before we move. We'll go ahead, take out these infantry. As well as this... Oh, right, I used it to spot. Alright, we finally have workers headed down in this direction. It took ages. But all of them have moved. The transport has already done everything it can. Yeah, I think that's about it as far as what we can do here. I did get... Yeah, I got a mass transit there. And a mass transit there. Once these guys are done with this, I'm going to have to remember to put one around here specifically for pollution, because these cities are big enough they can produce it. And they will every now and then. Oh yeah, and I had a city that I told to produce panzers without thinking about it. It should be 4 turns, right? Here we are. Yeah, get me... Man, you get a manufacturing plant in 6 turns. Karaganda's going to be up and running in no time. Okay, let's get him established as well. Well, sick. I don't think I got anything else to do here. Except move more Germans. Get these infantry rolling. Yeah, at least I don't have to worry about Japan. Or I don't have to worry about the rest of China and Communist China, right? Japan has this whole area on lock. You know, take that as you will, positive or negative, but even if they took Saigon, that'd make my life easier. I don't have to worry about the entire eastern coast here. They will have controlled all of China and Vietnam. They won't take this, and I don't see them taking anything in India, even if they do try. But my life would be so simple, though. They own all of that. I don't have to worry about it. And then once we take these things, their civilization will probably be really helped by it, because they will be connected to us by a road. Actually, when we just take this and establish our road in one of these spots through the mountains, they will then be connected to one of our aerial imports, and all of the stuff they have in China will be imported to Japan, which, that's a big deal. Normally, to get that sort of a benefit, because I don't think there's any Chinese cities that have an import, or any communist Chinese ones. Yeah, no. You've got to, like, take some important Russian cities. Not even Vladivostok has it. Do any of their places out here. Now, it doesn't look like it. There's, There's Padang there, and that one. The reason those have imports, the only reason, is because there are important resources, oil and rubber, which Japan does not have access to. Well, they have oil, but I don't think they have rubber, which they need to build both their best bomber, at least early on, and their tanks here. As well as, I think, a few ships, but I'm not certain of that. And so, to build tanks, pretty much at all, because I don't think there's any rubber out here. I guess there is there if they go out and take it. But you gotta get all the way there. Like, you pretty much need the resources of one of these places. So one of the first things you do when you play Japan is put together a fleet. Ignore the rest of these islands, because you have enough naval power you don't have to worry about any attacks, and then you just immediately beeline it for one of these import cities and take it. And then usually you take everything else in the area, too. If I were Japan, I'd probably invade India. I guess it wouldn't be much of a difference, actually. You hit down here at Singapore and Kuala Lumpur, you work your way up. You're still hitting them from the same area you would if you just took Vietnam. But I'd probably start with these cities. So we're really close there. Where's our American fleet at? They're making very slow progress. They'll get there eventually. Alright, but I don't think anything else has changed hands at all. Japan's just holding the line. I have no idea where their troops are. I haven't seen any out here, which is a surprise. I expected them to be going for this city first. But they haven't been. Alright, well, let's go to next turn. Oh, I had a full health Panzer down there, and... how are those guys moving? Oh, there is a road there. I just can't see it. Okay, so that road does extend farther than we can see. That's good to know. That worker's going to go right back into the city the moment my troops pour towards it. I want to take it before Japan does. Then it saved me the trouble of tunneling through the mountains for a road connection. Oh, that's not good. I have no idea what that is. I didn't recognize that plane. Ah, there they come. Even the second one hit us. Well, that's why you move fighters wherever you go. Just to absorb some of those hits. Bombers always have such terrible defense that, I mean, if a Lancaster hits a bomber, that bomber is getting destroyed pretty much without question. But I only saw one Lancaster. Thank goodness. We need to destabilize Britain's government and production capabilities before they get too many of those. Where in the world are you morons going? None of you are escaping. Well, I did not see, like, any new tanks in that area. So either they're all headed north together, and they just didn't even get anywhere near me, or they don't have much left in that area. Our money is going down so much. I don't understand what's bringing it down. Well, I mean, part of it's just what we're building. We're building a lot of these things. It's worth getting all the technology stuff, but they are taxing. But it's looking like even the Colosseums and stuff are putting a huge strain on us, and I didn't think they were that bad. I'm gonna have to convert somewhere else to building wealth again. There's still 2 resistors here. I guess I don't have that many guys stationed in it. I should move the tanks in. Why are they sitting outside of it? I wasn't even thinking about that. I was hoping we'd clear out that last resistor this turn. Actually, this is unnecessary, isn't it? So let me take a look here. This place is never going to produce much. It'll get 1 more citizen at most, who will be kept eternally happy because of the cathedral, and because of our luxuries. Granary's pointless, marketplace is pointless. I mean, I guess I could build a library if I wanted to. Pretty much all of these are pointless for it. Yeah, we're going to go to the library. Let's do that. Okay, so these things, yeah, my 88s are definitely going to move in closer this turn. 87Bs can kill those guys on their own. They're coming up for us. I think it's because of the workers. So I might move a few 87Bs into tech row. If these guys get closer, we take them out. They didn't even put something else in there. There was something else I wanted to check. But oh right, yeah. Let's take a look at Russia's troop numbers here. So they still have 30 T-34s. As far as Britain goes, what in the world do they have? Like, what was that plane? Okay, it wasn't a Spitfire. Paratrooper planes look like they look like here. All the Spitfires look the same. It wasn't a Hurricane or a Blackburn. It might have been a Halifax. It wasn't a Bristol. The Bristols are gray. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Bristols are gray. Okay, so that must have been a Halifax that attacked. Which, let me check. Kashgar. Yep, they injured 2 of our fighters. Just a little bit. So we got to get them in the air. But we know they're both in Srinagar, pretty sure. So, you know, we just take some 88s, maybe, and hammer that. Well, actually, I have 87Bs here. And we'll be moving the ones from Kisel Robat into Kabul. And then we'll hammer it this turn or next turn. They're not even trying to reinforce that. We're going to leave it there, though, till we get closer. I don't want them to waste a worker replacing it. Alright. Well, they put another one of those, another T-34 in here. Doesn't matter, that guy's got nowhere to go, so he's not even trying to leave. They're sending infantry up here, I'm assuming because of the workers, but we should have these roads established in just a few more turns, and then we're all moving on. All these workers, they're all headed up north. These panzers can come down and kill them on the way through, if they want to. If the Russians want to get killed, because they'll have to keep moving forward. Once we take these 2 cities, that pretty much locks them out of this area of Siberia. It's too far from their next major city, and I don't see them sending guys across the forests through those. All of the workers that we're gathering over here, like these stacks and stuff, most of them are going to be establishing roads up north to these 2 cities here, and then I'm imagining they probably have a road that connects, that goes up to Ion, because that's like nothing. And they probably have one that goes all the way up here, but I doubt they've got one all the way up to Nordvik. And then the rest of these are probably not connected at all. But they might be. Down here is where most of their big, well, some of their big production comes from. It's some of these cities along the chain. These ones aren't huge. They have like, yeah, some of these out here. They've undoubtedly connected this, and all of these are probably producing good numbers of tanks. But all I gotta do is take this, and then that takes away their rubber. They're done. No more T-34s, no more KV-1s. They'd have to trade for it, and I don't think they have any imports left, so they can't trade with anyone because they're completely locked in by myself and Japan. Their only other connection would be Communist China, who is also locked in by myself and Japan, and they're not even connected to that. So we get that rubber, we solve the problem of the Russian tanks, and then it's just destroying what they've got left. I'm curious, what do Yaks take? Just oil. Which we may also deprive them of by taking Bratsk, because I think that's it. Like, that's their only source of oil right there. Yeah. So we take that, we basically cut them off from any helpful units. And then that's it. Then that's just taking what's left of the Soviet Union. Alright, well, all very interesting, but unfortunately, as it's not really unfortunate, I am making a decision, but this is probably going to be the last one of these I do for a while, just because I'm going to be doing a different series. It'll probably take a few days for me to actually get it started, just because there's some groundwork involved, but yeah, that's going to be the last one of these for a while, but it is not the last one permanently, just like I did before, once I'm done with what I'm playing next, or even if I just decide to take a break from that at some point, because it'll probably be a long process. We'll just hop on over to this and play it. Why is... Oh, it's building 88s. Okay. Alright, well that is going to be it for this one. If you haven't yet, please check the link in the description for my book. If you like the look of it, give it a read, and if you like the read, give it a positive review. Otherwise, thank you all for watching. Please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.